Before starting the video, I would like to tell you something about IBPSguide.com. In their website, they provide a daily free question which help you to boost your preparation either for banking or SSC examination. Also, you can check out their test series which has high standard question with a detailed solution, and at the end of each test, we provide with smart analysis that how well you performed, which are the area you must work on, and also test series are available in both language, that is Hindi as well as English. It is accessible on both desktop as well as mobile app, whichever suits on you. For more information, you can visit estore.ibpsguide.com. Now let's move toward our video.
Hello everyone, welcome to IBPS Guide. I am Kashish Goyal, your reasoning guide, and today it's day 8 for our LIC AAO mains preparation. So let's see our question. So here is the question. First, you should all pause the video and try to do it yourself. And please let me know in the comment section box how much time you have taken to solve such type of question. It is very easy. Okay, now let's see the solution. So what we have, 7 persons P, Q, R, S, T, U and V are born in a month of March in different years. Their ages are calculated on the same month with respect to 2018. So we have to calculate the age with respect to 2018. So we have a note, that is, if it is mentioned that a person age is considered as the last 2 digits of another person birth year, then it will be at any sequence. It means, suppose if the age of a person, that is X, equals to that the person is born in a year, that is 1980. Okay, if X is born in 1980, and if it is said that the age of Y is the last 2 digits of the birth year of X, it means the age of Y can be 80 or can be 8. Clear? It can be in any sequence. Got this? So now let's see the proper informations we have. So first of all, what we have, P was born in 1998. So it was given that the P was born in 1998. So P is born in 1998. So if P is born in 1998, it means the age of the P will be considered with respect to 2018. So the age of the P will become 20 years. Age will become 20 years. Got this point? Next, the difference between the age of P and T is 5 years. So what are they saying? That difference between age of P and T is 5 years. So it can be greater or can be less. Okay, the age of T can be 5 greater and 5 less because it is given the difference. So it means the age of T can be 25, okay, or can be 15. Can be 15 because we have given that no person was born before 1974 and after 2008. After 2008, so it means minimum age must be 10. Minimum age must be 10. Got these points or not? Clear? So minimum age must be 10. So if 15 it is possible. Now see, if the T's age is 25, so it must be born in 1993. And if the age of T is 15, it must be born in 2003. In 2003. Got these points or not? Clear? Now next what we have, let's see. R age is equals to last 2 digits of the birth year of T and his age is not an even number. Now see, the age of R is last 2 digits of the birth year of T. Okay, so this is the case number 1, this is the case number 2. First of all, see case number 2. The birth year of T is 2003. So age of R can be 0, 3 or 30, but 3 is not possible because we need minimum 10 and it is not an even number. So it is also not possible. So I mean this case is neglected from here. Got this point? Now see this one. That is the age birth year of T is 1993. So the age can be 93 or 39. But 93 is not possible because it can't be born before 74. Because it can't be born before 1974. So it means the age of R must be 39. Okay, so age of R must be 39. So if age of R is 39, so birth year will become 1979. Got these points? Next what we have, let's see. U age is square number of between T's age and 5 age. So U's age is between the T's age and R age, but it should be a square. So now see, between 13 and 25, what we have a square number? We have 36. We have 36. So the age of U must be 36. So if age of U is 36, then the year will become 1982. Year will become 1982. Clear? Next what we have? S age is half the age of V's age. So S age will equals to the half of V's age. but still now we have don't have S age and V age. But what are they saying? The V age whose age is last two digits of the U's birth year. So V's age must be last two digit of U's birth year. So U's birth year is 1982, but you can't consider 82 as your age because 82 can't be considered because it can't be born before 1974. Got this point? So its age must be 28. So V's age must be 28. Now if V's age is 28, then S age must be 14. Now if V's age is 28, the birth year will be 1990, and if S age is 14, its birth year must be 2004. Clear? Next what we have? The sum of ages of P and S is 2 more than the age of Q. So the sum of age of P and S. So age of P and S is total 34, and it is 2 more than age of Q. So it means the age of Q must be 32, and if the age of Q is 32, so birth year must be 1986. Clear? So this is the puzzle we have to solve. Got this? Now let's see the question regarding this. So here the question. What is the age of S? So age of S is 14, that is option number C. Which of the following is birth year of U? So birth year of U is 1982, that is option number E. If W was born between R and U, if W was born between R and U, then which of the following can be the birth year of W? So R birth year is 1979 and U's birth year is 1982. So it must be between these. So 1990-80, it is possible? Yes, it is possible. 90 is not possible. 82 is not possible. 85 is not possible. So our answer will be option number A, because they are saying can be. They are saying can be. They are not asking you definite. They are saying can be. So can be 1980. Clear? So option number A. Fourth question. What will be the sum of age of second youngest and third eldest person in the group? So first of all you have to find the second youngest. So second youngest is 20 year. That is this one, 20 year. Clear? And the third eldest person. Third eldest means 39 the eldest, 36 second eldest, and 32 is the second eldest. So it means 20 plus 32, we are getting as answer 52. That is option number B. Clear? Option number B. Now fifth one, which of the following statement is true? We have to just find out which of the following statement is true. So let's see. U is younger than Q. So U is here and Q is here. So U is not younger than Q. U is older than Q. So that is wrong. T is 3 years elder than V. So T is 25 and V is 28. So T is not 3 years elder, it is 3 years younger. So this is also wrong. Now D option, S is not the youngest person. S is not the youngest person. Okay, this is. So see, first of all you have to see S is the youngest, but they are saying not the youngest. So this means this is also wrong. E, number of person born after Q is same as before T. So person after Q. Okay, the person born after Q. So let's see how many person are born after Q. So age of Q is 32. Age of Q is 32. So we have to find out the number of person born after Q. That is 36. That this is 11. Okay, and this is 39. That is 2 person born after Q. And person before T. So age of T is 25. So person before T must be the age of 14 and 20. Clear? So these are right. These are two. Right or not? Right, because the person after Q is equals to number before T. So it means option number E. It will be right. Clear? Got this? So this is the session for today. And if you really find it helpful, do like the video and do subscribe to our channel. And please visit www.ipsguide.com for the study materials. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Keep learning.